What should you never say to somebody who's suffering? Hey, I'm Cheryl Hunter. I'm a best-selling author and resilience expert. If you don't know my story, I was abducted by two criminals when I was a teenager. In the process of turning my own life around, once I was free, I created an educational framework that anybody can use to overcome adversity. And so I know firsthand what it's like to suffer and what you should say to somebody and not say to somebody. Now, I made an earlier video about exactly how to provide support to someone who is suffering. This video is about the opposite. It's about what never, ever, ever to say to somebody who's suffering. I know that we're all good people doing the best we can. You know, I know that's why we say what we say, even if it's misguided and detrimental. We're trying the best we can. We just don't know better by and large, okay? So here are the things to never do and never say when somebody is suffering. First, don't one-up people on their grief. I saw on Facebook, somebody posted that they lost their mother overnight. Like, oh God, how heartbreaking. And somebody else writes back, oh, well, I lost both parents last year. What are you trying to, I see you a mother and raise you a father? Don't do that. Oh. Next, cheer up. You've got so much to be thankful for. Okay, while that in fact may be true, you can't just go around it. They can't just cheer up because, frankly, you're uncomfortable being with them being grieving. So just let them be where they are. The next thing is cliches of any kind, and Lord knows there are so many of them. Whether it's time heals all wounds, or heaven needed and must have needed another angel, or the old standby, God never gives you more than you can handle. Because most people's response to that, while in the midst of things, might be, well, God must think I'm a tough son of a bitch because he keeps laying it on me. Just stop with the cliches, please. I beg of you. Okay, the next one is, at least you have blank. Now this one gets all over the map from, well, when a dear friend's husband passed last year, at least you had a husband. Oh, what? I saw somebody say that to her on Facebook. They wrote that. Well, at least you were married. Like, that's supposed to console her when her husband prematurely passes away? No, it doesn't. Somebody I knew who lost a child tragically. God bless her. Someone said, well, at least you've got another son. No. At least you have, scratch that out of your vocabulary if you've ever said that. Do not say that. Okay, this next one, I'm sure we're trying to say these things because we think it'll help. But this one is out of friggin' left field. It says, if you think that is bad, you should hear about blank. Okay, if you think losing your so-and-so was bad, I knew someone who lost this and this. Like, that is just, I know we say these things because we think we're trying to help, like give someone a perspective, reframe or something, but no, not when someone's hurting. They may take out a mallet and hit you on the head with it. Okay, this next one is a biggie. Don't try to fix it. Now, again, I get it. We're good-hearted people just trying to do the best we can. You gotta kind of let someone be where they are without offering solutions like, don't worry, you're young, you'll get married again. There's plenty of time when someone just got divorced or they lost their spouse. Here, this was my take on it. Over this past year, I lost my 18-year-old dog, and I was frigging heartbroken. As a matter of fact, you know what my story is and what I went through. Losing my dog was harder than anything I've ever dealt with in my life. I tried, my former husband and I tried for years to get pregnant and couldn't. And what I got out of the marriage was this dog, and he got to be 18 and died. And it seemed so frigging unfair that as other people's kids are going away to college, mine dies. You know, and to me, he was like my child. But I couldn't explain that to other people. They would say, the people were saying stuff like, oh, don't worry, it's only a dog. And it was like, I want to friggin' hose them down, you know? And it's like, don't worry, you could get another dog. Would you say to someone who lost their husband, oh, don't worry, you'll get another husband? Well, apparently, according to my list, people actually do say redonkulous shit like that. But the point is, just don't. Don't try to fix it. Just listen. And the granddaddy of them all, I know just how you feel. Nope, don't do it. Resist the urge. Do not say you know just how you feel. Even if you think you do. Even if you've experienced the same thing they have. Even if you think you know how they feel, you don't. None of us possibly can. Unless we have walked a mile in their proverbial shoes and we've really experienced what they have, unless we've got the same physical challenges and the same finances and the same background and the same view and perspective on the future, we can't possibly understand how they feel. So be humane and just don't say that. It diminishes a person's grief. So now that you've heard my worst things to say to someone, I would love to hear yours. And you could even tell one on yourself like I did earlier and say if you've in fact said those things in the past. I would love to hear from you. Head on over to CherylHunter.com where the conversation is happening. And in the comment section below, let me know. Let it all out. I'd love to hear more, okay? While you're there, sign up for my list to be kept abreast of things I only send out to people via email. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family, particularly anybody who's been going through challenges, could use a laugh, or in fact does have someone in their life that is grieving and wants to be the best support that they possibly can be to them. And follow me on social media as well. I'd love to stay connected there. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being the kind of person who really cares about supporting your loved ones. It is awesome to be a part of this community with you. Go get them. No, not when someone's hurting. They may take out a mallet and hit you on the head with it.